My dear friend, morning. So this morning is a pro D day for my kids. So I want to say something through my experience of meditation today. Before that, let's have a couple of minutes of silence. Okay, that's a couple of minutes. So my topic today is meditation on what? Basically, the traditional teaching from all the lineage is that you meditate on one object from five senses, all including the mind, the six senses. For example, you can meditate on the breath, inhale, exhale, inhale the rising of the stomach, exhale the falling of the stomach. So basically, you concentrate on breathing There's one type, one technique. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. So you have all your tension on stomach area to calm down mind. If you really pay attention to the breathing, you may notice there are two gaps or two little pause between inhale, pause, exhale, pause, inhale, pause, exhale, pause. So basically there's 4 steps of one inhale and exhale, exhalation and exhalation. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. So one technique, or if you are from different lineage, you can maybe recite a mantra. Like in Pure Land, most people they will recite mantra of Amitabha. So mentally, or you can speak it out. Amitabha, Amitabha. Amitabha is in Chinese. Amitabha, Amitabha is in English. Amitabha, 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 Amitabha. So either with a sound or without sound, or just mentally. You recite a mantra repeatedly to calm the mind, because now you're focusing on one thing. Or sometimes there's a different lineage that visualize the image of God or image of sage, image of master. But these techniques are not on what my topic today. Meditation or contemplation on what? Actually, meditation on emptiness of all objects or all the inputs from 6 senses. So today's topic actually is from the Sutra of Perfect Enlightenment, Chapter 3. It's a dialogue or question and answer between Buddha and Universal Vision Bodhisattva, who asked Buddha a gradual approach, how to become enlightened. And Buddha said, use the technique of samatha. Samatha, I just we did 2 practice, meditation on the breathing. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. Or visualization of the picture of Buddha, or your beloved one, or master. And stay and rest in that contemplation. So this is just one or two technique from samatha. Actually, there's different ways, hundreds, thousands, different ways. I just give you an example here. But the essence between the question and answer, the essence of question answer between Buddha and some universal vision Bodhisattva in chapter 3 of Sutra of Perfect Enlightenment is contemplation on illusion. 3 points actually. The non-self existence of all phenomenal objects. Contemplate on that. Second, contemplation on the emptiness of all the phenomena world. Third, a middle way of realization. So the first is contemplation or meditation on that all the inputs from 6 senses, including the mind, thoughts, images, internal dialogues, internal images and sound, memories, and so on, are all illusions. Illusion here you can understand, they're transient, fleeting. There's no true self or true substantial essence in the contents of the phenomena world. Or, for example, this cell phone is while we touch it, it feels so real. But in the Buddha's teaching, you have to enter the realm of awareness or Dharma realm, that this cell phone feeling so real is just one reflection in my conscious awareness or consciousness. That's why Dharma realm or the realm of awareness is so important in Buddha's teaching. Once you realize you can enter the realm of awareness, then you realize this cell phone, I feel so real now by touching, by looking, its color, But actually, if you use the perspective of the realm of awareness, is an reflection in my awareness. It's just like a reflection in a mirror. There has no real substantial existence in this cell phone. In Buddha's teaching, they use 4 elements, actually, 四大假合, 4 elements that is unreal. But if you use the modern science, that this cell phone is made of atoms, and every atom is made of, electron, nucleon, quarks. And if you really dig into that little particles, they're just vibrations. Or as Nassim Haramein said, it's the electron that spins around, or the electron clouds that around the nucleon, is just a charge. That in our perspective, there's a physical something there, but actually it's just vibrations there. Fundamentally, it's not a substantial existence. You see, the science matches Buddha's teaching so well now. But back to the Buddha's teaching is this seemingly so real cell phone. If you enter the realm of awareness, it's not so real. It's just a reflection in the conscious mirror we call mind. Fundamentally, it's just an illusion. So that's the first contemplation of meditation. Meditate on what? That's the essence of Buddha teaching. He also teach you some relative teachings or gradual teachings, like you can meditate on the breath, you can visualize the image of master, you can, recite the sutras or read the sutra or recite a mantra. That's all convenient way. But in essence, we should contemplate that everything we can see, hear, listen, touch, smell, taste, and think are fundamentally illusion. That's the core teaching of Buddha. Contemplation on the illusion from perspective of Dharma realm or realm of awareness. That's the core teaching of Buddha. That's the first contemplation on the non-substantial existence of all the phenomena world, including everything we can see, we can hear, we can smell, we can touch, we can think. The second thing is emptiness. While we meditate, we contemplate on the emptiness of the phenomena world. Emptiness includes the first meaning that everything we can see, hear, touch, think fundamentally has no substantial essence, no self. Okay? But emptiness has also another meaning, that everything relies on every other thing to exist, interbeing. The phenomena world is an infinite big, infinite small web of existence. Everything relies on other conditions or other existence to be, interbeing, interconnectivity. It's just, again, this cell phone. Why I can see this cell phone, or this cell phone is present in my, presence now, because there's a material, there's a manufacturer, there's a designer, there's a salesman, there's, on the markets, I have to purchase it. There's a material comes from the earth and, rocks, or even some, mines and so on. This existence of cell phone have to be rely of every other conditioning or every other existence. This thing includes everything in the world, actually. It's like a one drop of water in the ocean, something like that. One drop of water in the Pacific Ocean connects to the entire Pacific Ocean. Make sense? This cell phone connects to every other things in the world, and non-things too, including the material. While this material maybe come from planet Earth, maybe the material, the raw material, maybe from other planets, other galaxies, from the birth and death of supernova, all the science also includes all the forces, gravitational forces, electromagnetic forces, weak, strong forces. This thing contains infinite information right here and now. So one in all, and all in one. So interbeing, like Thich Nhat Hanh said, if you really have that insight of looking at every object that may including this thing. Everything relies on other information, other conditioning to be right here and now. So contemplation on emptiness of the phenomena world or the dharmas. We don't use the phenomena objects. We use in Buddha's teaching, we use the dharma. Everything is a dharma because now I enter the dharma realm. I enter the realm of awareness. So this thing, everything I can I can see, can touch, can smell, is one reflection of my conscious mirror. And how big is your conscious mind? Or how small is your conscious mind? The conscious mind has a size or no? What's the shape of your conscious mind? Is it white, black? Is it, American or Afghanistan? Is it Russian or Ukraine? You see, the conscious mind is a universal element that includes every phenomena world we call Dharma, or phenomena objects, or material world. Once you enter the Dharma realm, you're in the right way. You're in the right path of spiritual awakening. Otherwise, you're not on the right way. So contemplation first on the illusion, transient, fleeting nature of all the phenomena world or the dharmas. Second, emptiness of all the dharmas or emptiness of all the material world, that this thing has no true self. It has to rely on everything else, every other thing else to be existent here. Third contemplation on what? So the third is important. Okay, sometimes we go to extremity. So this world is illusory. I don't care it anymore. I even can die tomorrow. No, that's not. So this third is the middle way. You don't attach to the illusory nature, or you don't either go to emptiness either. So you right in the middle, which in Chinese we say 中道, middle way. Actually, you are in the world, but ultimately you are not of this world. You're in the phenomena world, the material world, in the relationship, in the family, in the job, in the doing, in the activities. But actually, fundamentally, you are not from this world. That world, another world or another dimension is not something somewhere else. It's right here now. But now it's just your understanding is different. Your perspective is different now. Everything is same. You still have in the relationship. You're still in the workplace. You're still shopping in the supermarket. You still live your life. But now you have totally perspective. You have totally different understanding, or we call wisdom and insight. So contemplation on first, illusory nature of all the material world. Second, emptiness of the phenomena world. Third, you don't go to either illusion, all the illusion, or I don't care anymore. I don't love anymore. I don't involve in the world anymore. No. Third, another thing. Okay, emptiness. Since this is world is empty, I will do nothing. I'm enlightened already. No. So you're still in the world, but actually with that deeper understanding, you enjoy the world more and more. Every fleeting moment, every here and now is the manifestation of the ultimate world. Is out every relative situation, every finite situation, every coordinates of space and time is the manifestation of infinity, unbounded, unlimited, unconditioned. That's another world, but another world is another dimension is right here and now. And it needs your recognition. It needs your understanding. That's all. Good morning, Fahad. It is like physics law. They are there, but they don't see them, like gravitation, friction, etc. Yes, every natural laws or physical laws still apply on us. But now you know, no matter what terms the physicists use, you can be free from that. There's something is out of gravitational pull. Let's say that our body is in the law of gravitational pull, right? You feel the gravity. It stabilizes our body in the planet on planet Earth. But now our mind, our pure mind, chitta, the buddhi chitta, is beyond gravitational pull. So gravitational pull only applies on planet Earth. If you go outer space, you're floating. So the gravitational pull lose its control over you. Something like that. Once you understand, there's something beyond every conditioning. Gravitational pull is one of the conditioning, right? There's something beyond any conditions. And it's the essence of who you are, essence of who I am, essence of everybody else. And the human mind now kind of understand that. All the gravitational pull or all the laws of physics arise from a dimension that is formless, nameless, infinite possibility, yet everything's or every phenomenal world or material or laws arise from it and falls into it. So the phenomenal world include atoms, force, gravitation, rise from that dimensionless infinite with infinite possibility and disappears or falls into in it too. So it's a cycling of matter, information, and energy. You see that? And you are that. As a human mind, we can understand that now. We can not only understand, but realize it. You are the infinite dimension. We are living in the infinite dimension right now. Do you recognize it? Do you understand it? That's important. No matter maybe most people, they don't understand it. They don't realize it. They don't recognize it. The infinity, the realm of infinity is still there. But once you realize it, it's you now. It makes sense now. That's why consciousness plays a role. Consciousness has to recognize itself, or the infinity has to recognize it's infinite. You see? Unfortunately, we feel pain and happiness in physical states. Therefore, it is difficult to perceive, as you explained. We should learn get out of from human body to practice astral journeys. Pay little attention, my dear friend. The difference between a sage or enlightened person and a worldly person is both a sage and a worldly person, they experience pain, bodily pain. Okay, not because you're enlightened, you don't experience pain anymore. No, that's not Correct. The difference is because a worldly person identify themselves as this limited body. So when the body suffer, they suffer. They suffer mentally and emotionally. But for sage, the body still in pain, but they don't identify with them with the body. So, or in other words, they are not their body. The body is an illusion. You see, I use back to my contemplation of on what the body and the mind out fundamentally is unreal. Okay, it's not real. So if you disidentify with the body, death, even death cannot, how to say, influence you, how to say, scare you or frighten you, including the pain, including the knee pain, back pain, headaches, and so on. Enlightened person still goes on that all the physical pain, but they can disidentify with the pain, and they are totally okay. They still go to see the doctors, take medication, or have a treatment, but they know all these procedures, and including the body mind, are empty. That's the difference. That's the true understanding of Buddha's teaching. Okay, let's go draw a conclusion. So my topic today is meditation on what? Contemplation on what? Three factors of contemplation. Contemplate on the non-self of all the phenomena or material world. It's transient, it's fleeting, there's no self-end, there's no truth in the phenomenal existence. Truth is everlasting. If truth changes from place to place, from time to time, no, it's not truth. Truth is everlasting, it's beyond space and time. So contemplation on the non-self, the impermanence of the phenomena world. Second, emptiness. Emptiness, or you can say every phenomena world is interbeing with every other information, matter, and energy, interbeing, a matrix of existence. But all of them, or every one of them, has no true self. You see that? Because everything disappears, appears and disappears, comes and goes. Third, contemplation on the tendency to go, the nihilism, oh, this world is illusion, so I don't care anymore. No, that's the nihilism. No. Buddha's teaching is not denial of experiences. It's just you have insight of looking into the nature of the existence, emptiness, or like reflections of a conscious mind or conscious mirror. You're totally in the middle way. How to train consciousness? Unfortunately, we don't see further our body or limited with physical thing. So your question is, consciousness is already complete and perfect. The pure consciousness, say, the unconditioned, unlimited, unbounded pure mind or pure consciousness does not need any training. It just needs your recognition, your understanding. You don't need to train it. But I understand your question. The training part need address to the limited mind, the individual understanding, the limited understanding of the ultimate. So that part needs a training. Meditation, first samatha, calm your mind on the breathing, on mantra, on candle gazing, or looking at a beautiful flower in the nature for a couple of seconds or minutes without distraction, disturbance, or falling into seeking and thinking. Meditate. Read some spiritual books to train the individualized, limited understanding of the mind. We call, let's say, egoic mind, or let's say just say individual mind. Because once you're individual, you suffer. The individualized mind should be realized that there's no individual, there is only one open, infinite consciousness. The body and mind just an illusion. But as we're still using the body mind to speak, to experience, to communicate. The limited body mind is the manifestation of unlimited, trust me, unbounded, unconditioned, pure intelligence. Maybe you can say pure intelligence. But even pure intelligence itself should be conscious. Only you are aware or conscious there's a world. Every experience makes sense. Otherwise, in deep sleep, you experience nothing, no sense at all. No sense, no world, no realization, no understanding. Make sense? You have to be aware of something. That's why we use this body mind to talk, to be aware of something that is higher than the limited body mind. But the body mind is a boat to carry us to the other shore. The other shore is not somewhere else. It's right here and now. Again, you have to use the realm of awareness. The realm of awareness is infinite big and infinite small. It's always in here. It's always in now. And there's no boundary. There's no limitation. Every boundary is included. Every experience is included. Every conditioning is included. But you realize you are beyond every boundary. You're beyond every limitation and experiences. That's all. You're fully alive, let's say. You're fully alive. You're fully clear. You're fully awakened. That's all. The awareness itself is, how to say, is like a little bird in a cage, right? As a pet, some family has a little bird or parrots in a cage. Now it's like the cage is a individualized, localized body and mind. Now, if the owner of the bird open the gate, and the bird will fly to the sky, right? Something like that. Once you realize, oh, I'm as free as a bird that can fly in the world. I'm not limited anymore in this limited, cage we call egoic bars of prison. Every bars of cage, I say it's a bars of inner prison. We are prisoned by the limited understanding. Contemplation and meditation, go on please. I have talked about all the I have all the meditation techniques. You can check on my previous videos, please. So I recommend two. I think what is meditation? I think in my channel I have that video. And what is Satori in Zen Buddhism? I think there's a good explanation there. I'm here to guide you the way, but I could tell you more details, but not today. I'm so sorry. Today my time is limited. I have to go to work soon. I have a patient to treat. In Buddha's eye, everybody is patient. Trust me. A patient does not only mean the physical discomfort or emotional struggles. In the Buddha's eye, a patient, a sick person is, you don't know who you are. That's all. You don't know the nature of who you are. Most people, they only understand their limited body and mind, the little drop in the ocean. No, you're not little drop in the ocean. Your entire ocean in one drop. Rumi's beautiful poem. Okay? You're not one drop in the ocean. Your entire ocean in one drop. Once you only understand you're one drop in the ocean, you're one person in the world, you're one, little me in the world. Sorry, you're a patient. You're impatient in eyes of Buddha. You're a sick person because you don't realize your entire ocean in one drop. That's a problem. I will continue this topic tomorrow morning. But just give you just one sec. My kids have soccer every Saturday morning, and the time is different. So I always change my time of Saturday morning topics. So I will talk around 8:45 tomorrow morning, Vancouver time. If you can enjoy, you can ask more questions. So Saturday morning are more based on Q&A, question and answer. So welcome to join the path awakening or join the club of enlightenment. See you tomorrow, 8:45 Vancouver time, 8:45 a.m. Sorry, in mornings. Bye. Thank you.